Good morning, Taurus. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly September reading from the 17th to the 24th. I hope to have the monthlies for October up sometime this week too, so be looking out for those. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If my readings don't resonate with you, please move on to the next reader. And don't forget, before you do, to check out your moon, rising or ascendant. Ooh, the moon just came out there when I said the moon. And also your Venus, because sometimes they can resonate with you more. I am using the Julia Massaglia deck, the After Tarot today. I'm alternating because the same cards keep coming out, and I always think it's, maybe because of what I'm doing here. You got love on the horizon and the moon. So some secrets there. Somebody secretly loves you, Taurus. Okay, and here's your reading for the week. So card at the bottom of the deck, now one and I have, but never mind. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, the Seven of Wands in the upright can talk about defending, being defensive, protecting yourself. And I feel like somehow or another you're letting this down at the moment. And being the moon and the Ace of Cups came out there, maybe you're letting your guard down because somebody, or you're feeling something for somebody else. Maybe you haven't told them yet. But whichever way this goes, Taurus, there's a love here. And you're being less defensive about accepting that in. So very nice indeed. Okay, so the first card out is the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords shows us winning the battle at the cost of other people. As you see, the other people are walking away, their swords are on the ground. So even though you're the victor here, it doesn't feel very good because you've won with your ideas, thoughts, whatever. You've won a battle, but you've got nobody to celebrate with. You're on your own. So this card often talks about you've come out of something where you fought for something, but now you've realised maybe you fought unnecessarily or unwisely because you've got no one here to support you in your glory. Okay. And it's funny, isn't it? Because I'm trying to think, this card here with the Seven of Wands in reverse here. It really does feel like you've done a lot of fighting over something. A lot of fighting to defend yourself, maybe. Maybe you've ended up in a relationship that was or even a work situation that you fought to protect yourself. And you may be walking away from this victory, but maybe you don't feel so happy with this now because you've got to walk away from a job or a relationship. Whatever it is, there's a lot of emotion and fighting here. Okay, the next card out is the King of Wands. So you could have been fighting with a Leo, Sag, or Aries. And the King of Wands is a man who is, often somebody with high standing in the community. He can often be a business owner. He's a very passionate and grounded man, and very often good looking, very attractive, a bit sexy. But he's sort of feeling like he is feeling a bit... The feeling with this is that he's actually feeling a bit smug about this. So maybe this is the energy you're taking on, Taurus, because there's a sort of feeling of smugness with this person. Like, look what I've done, look what I've got. It doesn't feel like the other person, it feels like you. So whatever this is, it feels like this is what you wanted. This is the direction you wanted to go in. And maybe you were having this altercation with someone who's, it could be that you've won a court case here, because I'm thinking you've got this card out, you've got the King of Wands, you've got two cards of fighting for something. Maybe you've come out glorious on a court case. Maybe you just didn't get what you wanted, but you still won. That type of feel. So the King of Swords here can represent a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. And this person is very honest, very forthright, very outspoken. That's why it's often seen as a card of a lawyer, solicitor, surgeon, doctor. And I feel like you've won up against this person. So if it's a person, I feel like you're feeling glorious because you've beaten them, or you've come out in front for whatever reason. But this feels like someone else. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. Wow. A lot of people energy. So the Emperor talks about a person who oh wow, they're the father figure. They're the amazing person. They're your counsellor. They're the, top of their game. They're in charge. They can be someone like a person in your community, the mayor, something like that. A lot of responsibility, take it on the chin, very well-grounded person. Now, the other thing is this person can also represent an Aries here. So keep that in mind too, because the last card we got out was an Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries. But whoever you've been dealing with, and again, going back to the idea of this being something that's legal, you're definitely feeling like you're in your element now. This feels like what you've moved to. So whatever you've done here, whatever you fought for, whoever you fought against, you are feeling very, very powerful at the moment because of it. So maybe you've been able to throw something off that wasn't, for your highest good, and it's put you, it could be about money. So whether it's relationship or work, it does not feel like relationship at all. It feels like a work situation, even a family situation. It certainly doesn't feel like a love thing. It feels very practical and very straightforward. But whatever it was an argument over money. It was a situation where you had to fight to get what you deserved. Whatever it is now, you have what you need to move forward. And it's probably why you're feeling like this Emperor energy at the moment. Because whatever you fought for and won has put you in this position now where you can create your own wealth. So pretty straightforward there. Okay, and the next card we have out is the Moon. So there is things here that perhaps weren't uncovered when you were doing this. It could be, that somebody was keeping secrets throughout this whole thing. It has a very strange feeling to it though, because I feel like you've either fought someone at work for what was yours, maybe you've had a court case through work, workers' comp, something like that, insurance claim. Maybe you fought someone on a inheritance. But whatever it is, there's still some things unknown here, Taurus. There's still some things that you're not sure about here. I feel like they are going to come to the forefront soon, but at the moment they're being hidden from you. So maybe you've gone into this whole scenario here without actually understanding what the other person's motives were. Okay, and then we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this puts a little bit of a spin on it, because it could be that you were in a partnership with someone. It's not necessarily romantic. It could be that you're in a partnership with someone and you've had to break the partnership up for whatever reason. Definitely could be for that. If it is a relationship, my God, it's a cold, mean, horrible relationship that was all about money and material goods. There's no love here whatsoever. Very cold, very much about the financial gain. So if it was a relationship, it doesn't feel very nice. I feel like someone's been holding secrets, maybe withholding money. Whatever way I look at this, it feels like someone's withheld something from you, and it could have been financial, but you're definitely dissolving this partnership. Whichever way I look at it, it's very cold. Okay, and then we have the card of the Temperance here. So for you, this is about now getting back and trying to put some balance back into your life. It really does feel like a legal fight. Definitely with this card here, because we do see that, she's the one that makes the balance, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out of the water. Very, very much about balance. And I feel like whatever's happened here, it's balanced in your favour, Taurus, because you've come out as the Emperor. So there's definitely a need for you now to sort of sit back and, find equilibrium, find the balance in yourself again. I think this situation, as in the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, has knocked you for 6. Yeah, but here you are. You're ready to go forward here. So it hasn't stopped you. Whatever this is, it hasn't stopped you moving forward. You're definitely heading in a new direction with passion, vigour. Maybe you're on your way to deliver something to someone. Maybe you're happy with the results and you're on your way to celebrate with someone. But definitely a card of action, and definitely feels very passionate, this action. Moving towards someone. And it's moving towards a Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be that you've got someone else and you've just settled a relationship or a marriage to move in with something, to move on something else that you've been offered. Very, very possible. Whatever it was a bit of a dirty fight. I'm sorry. I have to be honest. It just feels so cold and calculated. I mean, it's nice that you've come out in front without any doubt whatsoever, but I feel like you've been through a really hard time. There isn't a lot of swords here, so only the Five of Swords, which looks like the end of it. It doesn't look like it was sort of malicious or spiteful, but definitely cold. And there's a Queen of Pentacles here. So I'm thinking that if you're standing in the element of the Emperor, you may have grounded yourself enough here to go forward as the Queen of Pentacles, because here you are looking at this pentacle that you've won here. So it could be that, or it could be that you're moving towards a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Maybe you've gone to offer them the pentacle that you've been able to secure through this whole situation. But whatever it is, Taurus, I hope you're still intact after that. That's a pretty tacky situation. Okay, putting a nice happy oracle card on that one. Ooh, look, I think you've come out in front. There's no doubt about that, but it's been a hard journey, whatever it's been. Oh, and there it is. Okay, and we have the card of the eagle. So it says you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength, and I believe you will, being in that energy of the Emperor there. So good reading, Taurus. Thank you.